Hey guys, welcome back to my Vintage Insanity and Mama Giesbrecht. I'm saying that because this is going on both channels. Why is it going on both channels? Because I think it's important and it's fun, and it's about the Cruelty Free Get to Know Me tag. And most of you guys know that in the last months, about 7 months, 8 months ago, I decided to go cruelty free. And really there's no reason not to. But if you choose not to, I'm not going to judge you. Oh yes, I am. No, I'm not going to judge you. I just want to let you get to know me a little bit more, some of your newer viewers, and want you to get to know V over at LotionsPotionsDiva, which I will link her channel right here underneath my glass of apple juice, because she has got the most hysterical channel ever. I mean, she's brilliant, her makeup is amazing, but she is the funniest person. She is just so much fun to watch, and I absolutely adore her. In fact, she has had tea come out of my nose more than once watching her videos. I have had to learn not to be drinking something when I'm watching her videos, because she's awesome. Okay, sorry about the light, because we're outside, it's evening, and I spent all day yesterday in and out of doctor's offices, hospitals, and lawyers' offices, and the night before in the hospital, so I'm not feeling too great. And here I am, as I am, hair up in pin curls and looking like a cone head, and just my extremely intensive moisturizing serum and cream on my face and throat, because it takes a lot to make this old broad not look as old as she is. So let's get going with the Cruelty Free Get to Know Me tag. Alright, so my name. Well, my name is Sharon. Y'all know that. Most of you know that. And do I have any nicknames? Yes, I do. Next one is, okay, so my family called me Cher, not as in the singer Cher, but Cher, S-H-A-R-E. And the big joke is I may be Sharon, but I don't. Or I may be Cher, but I don't. Because I don't share. Are you kidding? That's mine. Alright, I also get called Mom, Mama G, Mama Giesbrecht, Mama Sharon. There are a lot of people that call me Mom. I seem to be the surrogate mother for a lot of people, and I think that's great. And if somebody needs a mom, I'm right there to step in and take that role. But be careful what you wish for, because I am a mom. Alright. My birthday or my sign. My birthday is the 8th of May, and most of you know that, and if you don't, it's because you didn't watch my giveaway that is ending on my birthday, which I will link right there. So you can go over there, check that out, and see if you get to be the lucky winner in my birthday giveaway. That would make my sign Taurus, but I don't really hold much stock in any of that. I think that I am who I am because I am who I am, not because of what the stars were like when I was born. I am a product of centuries of inbreeding, and my mother's from Ireland, my father's from Scotland. They're island nations. Come on. And yeah, anyway, and also a product of being born and raised in Southeast Asia and being a 6-foot gigantic, well, I wasn't always blonde, but creature, and being different. So this is who I am. This is what you get when that happens, okay? So my hair color, that is not a funny question. My natural hair color right now is gray, and I mean almost white, with spots of dark. So I look like a Dalmatian. Is Dalmatian a hair color choice? Should be, because that's what I am. So I'm a blonde because it's easier with the amount of white that is in my hair. I can go longer between colors. I have had my hair crazy colors for a long time. In fact, it was very red, which I will show you right now. My husband's on his way in, so the dog's gonna bark. Okay, that was when it was red. Stop barking. And then I had it with hot pink through it, which I'll show you. Yep, that was hot pink. And then it's been black, it's been blue, it's been purple, it's been green, it's been orange. And the orange was actually after I tried to go blonde by myself when my hair had been red, and it was atrocious. And yeah, I used to have a purple and green mohawk. Oh yeah, been through all of that. Alright, my eye color. My eyes are blue. Not that you can tell on this video because I'm as far away as I can possibly be, but let me show you. You can see my horrible skin without any makeup on, but they're blue. And my best feature on this old face is my eyebrow from here to here. That's perfection. The rest of it, we don't even want to go there. But best feature, I don't know. I don't tend to really care. Am I a righty or a lefty? I'm a righty. I tried to write with my left hand for a while because my daughter Abigail is a lefty, and when she was little she was very upset that she was the only lefty. So mom tried. Well, didn't work out real well. My first best friend, my very first best friend, I actually just reconnected with her after almost 30 years. And her name's Susan. She lives in Australia. And we were in Korea together. And she was my absolute best friend in the whole world. And I'm so glad to have, through the power of Facebook, been able to reconnect with her. My husband's in there shushing the dogs because he doesn't want to come out here and be on film. But I have a feeling if I stretch this out long enough, he'll have to come out here sooner or later. All right. My first sport. I was forced to play basketball when I was a sophomore in high school because I was extremely tall and I was living in the Philippines, and the Philippines people tend to be a little bit shorter. So here's this 6-foot mammoth of a woman out with a girl, and she can play basketball. I played basketball poorly. Like, I probably was the opposing team's best asset. I mean, seriously, I was terrible. And since then, I don't like sports. I don't watch them on TV. I don't have anything to do with sports. Hockey, if I'm going to follow anything, it's going to be hockey. Hello, I'm Canadian. Well, actually, I'm American now, but scratch the surface. I'm a Canadian. All right. My first holiday, vacation. I was lucky enough that when we were growing up in Korea, my parents had a beach house on the missionary compound on the South China Sea. So every year for summer we went to the beach, and I have some great memories of that place. Absolutely loved it. Since then, we have not really had any vacations other than when my husband and I went on our honeymoon in 2007. We got married 2006, actually honeymooned the next April. In 2007 we went to Myrtle Beach and went down to Charleston and all this. It was awesome. And then after that, we had a vacation when we took the kids to Disney. In fact, my husband's actually coming out here. No, he's shaking his head. He's standing in the doorway going, with his cup of coffee. So we're hoping, since we took the kids in 2007, we want to take them back again. And actually what I want to do, he's over here doing the most ridiculous dance, and I'm going to turn this camera and catch him, but he'll stop. What I'd like to do is go for a weekend to the Outer Banks here in Carolina. Maybe not with the man over there that is doing some very obscene things just to try and throw me off. Yeah, we'll get him. Maybe I'll just go by myself. All right, my first real concert. I've been to a lot of concerts. I was lucky enough to go to them living overseas. Big names do their world tours. Then having been married to a soldier, the USO concerts were amazing. I'm going to throw my dog that's sitting right here at my husband. He is really being a jerk. So I've been to several concerts, but my favorite concert was, he and I got to go and see The Machine, which is a tribute band to Pink Floyd, and we both love Pink Floyd. And it was the first concert we ever got to go to together, so to me, that's my first real concert. I know, sappy, even though he's driving me nuts. Thankfully, he's walked away and is now annoying my daughter. Okay, favorite film and TV shows. Okay. My favorite movie ever. That's hard because I watch so many movies. See, I am a B-movie junkie. If it is a bad horror film, I'm going to watch it. I love them. I am obsessed with them. The lower the budget, the better. But not everybody watches that kind of thing. So my favorite movie, and one that I could watch over and over again, would be What Dreams May Come with Robin Williams. If you haven't seen that, you need to. I'm sappy. It's tragic. My favorite TV shows growing up was The Muppet Show. It still is, but it's not being made anymore, and that's very sad. But I love The Muppets because I do believe that I may be part Muppet. And I think if you watch me long enough, you may think I'm part Muppet too. See my little dog here? He's trying to climb up and he wants to pet my hand. See? He wants me to pet him, so he's begging. All right. Favorite TV show now, though? I was so into Lost. I loved Lost and actually cried when it ended and didn't know what to do with myself for quite some time. But my all-time favorite TV show is Doctor Who. I am a Whovian. I am ridiculously a Whovian. I have a little paper TARDIS that I made in my windowsill. I wear TARDIS jewelry. My car, when I get the vanity plate, it will have a Doctor Who reference. My next tattoo will have a TARDIS in it. I'm just like obsessed with this. It's quite disgusting. If you're a Whovian, I'd be happy to talk to you. But I won't bore the rest of you with it because you just won't get it. My favorite color is green. I love green. I wear a lot of pink and I wear some green, but just because I love it doesn't mean I can always wear it. It really depends on the shade. Sage green is one of my favorites. Moss green. Kelly green on me is terrible. But green, yeah. My favorite music. Right now, Meatloaf has always been the be-all and end-all to me. I love Meatloaf. But lyric is more important to me than anything else with music. So if your lyrics are good, you're good with me. So Meatloaf was awesome, even though I know he did not write his own songs. But the combination of the voice and the lyric was amazing. My favorite in the world has to be Leonard Cohen. One of my next tattoos, I have many planned, I have several, will be a portion of a lyric from one of Leonard Cohen's songs. I'm having difficulty talking. It's a rough day. Favorite books. Right now, my favorite books are the books written by Chevy Stevens. If you are not familiar, please check them out. Still Missing and Never Knowing are amazing. She's got a third book dropping this summer, and absolutely love her writing. Stephen King. Yeah, anything by King or Kuntz. Awesome. All right. Heels or flats? That's such an awful question to ask me. Any of you who know or have been watching me for a while know that I have an obsession with heels. The problem is, since my injury and now this disease that has taken control, I can no longer wear heels, and so I'm relegated to flats, and not just flats, but orthopedic. That's a good look. Although the pair that they just made for me isn't too bad. They kind of look like Mary Jane's. They're okay. But yeah, I would prefer heels, but flat orthopedics is what I am. How am I feeling right now? Not great. Pretty rough. Single or taken? Well, obviously, I am married. I am very married. I cannot believe these people who have stages, you know, degrees of marriage. I'm sort of married. Are you? I get this question all the time. So are you married? Yes. But are you happily married? Back off, buddy. Yes, very happily. That's the way it is. Eating. What am I eating right now? I'm living on a diet of hot tea, toast, and yogurt. The only things I can seem to keep down. What am I listening to? Again, Leonard Cohen I listen to a lot. I do also love that I have Uverse TV because I can listen to the big bands in Swing Channel all day long if I want to. So I get my 40s and 50s and 30s fix. What am I thinking about? Thinking about what my husband is doing in the house right now, because I know he's going to do something horrible and come up here. In fact, I have this fear that he's just going to pop up right behind me. That's what I'm thinking about. What is that man up to? What are you wearing? I am wearing just my regular little dress, my little day dress that I tend to wear a lot, especially when I'm not feeling too well. I love the cut. I love the fabric. It's very, very flowy and very soft, and when I can't stand things touching my leg, it's easier to deal with because I can pull it back. And yeah, it's a 40s cut. Love it. Do you want children? Absolutely not. I have 6. I don't want any more. I have 2 of my own that are 14 and 16, and then there are 4 others. The 3 oldest ones are often married, and the youngest one is 13, and they don't live with me. They're actually my best friend's children, but I have been with them forever. In fact, one of them calls me mom, and the others all call me dad because of the fact that they don't really have a relationship with their father, so I get to be dad. Whatever. But no, I wouldn't give up my kids for anything. I do have 2.5 grandchildren. Emily is 3, Michael is 2, and they live in California. And then my daughter Kate is about to have her first little girl, and she's naming her Adeline, and she is due in July on the 8th. We know it'll be plus or minus, but yeah, so I will be the grandma of 3, which is pretty awesome. Do you want to be married? Yeah, otherwise I wouldn't be, but there are moments, let me tell you, there are moments that I don't want to be married. Any married woman will tell you that. And when he's standing in the doorway being a weirdo, that's one of those moments where you're like, what? What did I marry? Careers in mind. Well, I am in school full-time. I just got my degree in pharmacy administration, and then turned around and went right back to school for a degree in long-term care administration to be a director of a long-term care facility. The problem is now with what's happened to me, no facility in their right mind would hire me because I am on narcotics 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And you know what? I cannot blame them for that because I wouldn't hire a person like that. So even though I'm going to go ahead and finish this degree, I don't know that I'll ever be able to use it. So careers, that's what I would love to do. But the reality is that I probably will just be home with my dogs and my kids until they go on out. And yeah. That's probably all I'm going to be able to do. The wheelchair cometh. And yeah, I know you can work when you're in something like that, but not with the medications that I have to be on just to survive a day. All right, where do you want to live? I would like to live back on the West Coast. We're from the West Coast of Canada originally. I am a U.S. citizen. I have been since 2008. My husband is Canadian. And we are from the West Coast of Canada, so I think what would happen ideally is for us to move to the West Coast of the United States so we can just pop the border and go home and visit anytime we want to and still stay on this side. So anywhere in the West Coast, and preferably the smaller town the better, although I do have to be near a major medical center at all times. But we'll figure it out. I want to know where I want to live, so that's where I want to live. Do I believe in God? Yeah, I do. Will I get into that? No, because I think it turns into like this huge discussion with people getting all heated and pissed off, and I'm perfectly willing to discuss my beliefs with somebody one-on-one as long as they know that it's a discussion, not a debate. Do you believe in miracles? Yeah, I do believe in miracles. I believe miracles happen for certain people, and I believe that miracles are miracles because they only happen very few and far between. And I think that they happen for some people and not for others because there's a reason behind everything. And yeah, another thing I could go on about for quite some time, but then people get pissed off because I don't believe what they believe, so whatever. Do I believe in ghosts? Yes, but I do not believe that they are the spirits of people who have passed on. I believe they are something else. Again, something else we could get into, but that's okay. Do you believe in aliens? Absolutely. Are you trying to tell me that in the billions upon billions of solar systems and planets and all that out there that we're the only sentient, intelligent life form? I'm arrogant. I'm not that arrogant. Do you believe in soulmates? Yes, I do. I do not believe that your soulmate has to be someone of the opposite sex and has to be a love interest. I think that they can be just a very, very close friend. But I do believe in soulmates. Do you believe in heaven? Yes. Do you believe in hell? I have to, because I believe in heaven. Because if there was no hell, then heaven wouldn't be called heaven, and it would just be called Canada, like everything else should be. Do you believe in kissing on the first date? I don't date anymore, so no. But when I was dating, yeah, it depends on the circumstance, yeah. And what do you consider kissing? Because I've actually heard people say, oh, just a peck on the cheek is not kissing. Unless there's tongues involved, it's not kissing. Okay, whatever. I think if you're, you know, above the age of consent, do what you want. Do you believe in yourself? Absolutely. Would I do this and get on YouTube and put my craziness out there if I didn't completely believe in myself? No. Do I believe that I may be absolutely stark raving mad? Yeah, but that's a belief in myself. And am I pretty confident with that? I have no fear of anything, really. Pretty confident. My favorite flower. My favorite flower is an orchid. I like orchids because they are structurally impossible as far as I'm concerned. These tiny little slender stems with this enormous beautiful flower that doesn't seem like it should be able to hold it up. And it's the form and design that to me are just absolutely exquisite. So yeah, I love orchids. Do you want to get married later in life? Why do you keep coming back to marriage? Is somebody about to propose to me? Because they can just back it off right now. No, I don't want to be married later in life. Unless you mean, do I want to still be married later in life? Yes, I want to still be married to the crazy man in the house later in life. But do I want to get married again? No. Unless I can con him into renewing our vows and us actually having a wedding this time. Because we got married at the Justice of the Peace, which was just fine by him. But I'd love to go ahead and do a whole big thing at some point. I love weddings. But married to somebody else? No. Do you get mad easily? Oh, hell yes. Oh my God, I have a short temper. It's who I am. I'm Irish and Scottish. Yeah. Are you into ghost hunting? I would be. I watch so many horror films and paranormal whatever things that I actually give myself the creeps sometimes and scare the crap out of myself. Yeah, I would do it. I think it'd be fun. Phobias. I just said I wasn't afraid of anything. I lied. I have a pathological fear of birds. I mean, I'm sitting out here doing this and I'm watching the trees because if the birds get within a certain distance, I'm going in the house. You will see my big ass self flop that way to try and get in the house and get away from a bird. Yeah, I can deal with ducks and geese or anything with a rounded bill and webbed feet. Penguins. I love penguins. They have webbed feet. They don't have a hidden agenda. I can deal with owls, which totally goes against my rounded bill and webbed feet thing, but there's something about an owl I'm not afraid of. Anything else, hummingbird, sparrow, anything with those creepy little bird feet and those beady little eyes. Oh my God, I swear, see, I'm talking about it and I can hear them and I'm like, oh my God, they're out to get us. I have full-blown panic attacks, the whole bit. No birds. Bye-bye. The only good bird is a dead bird that's in my oven. Yeah. Do you bite your nails? Oh, hell no. I do not bite my nails. And do you drink coffee? Oh my God. Those of you who've been watching me know that I never was out without a cup of coffee. Recently, coffee has made me throw up. Everything has been making me throw up. So now I can't even have my coffee anymore. Major suckage. So, all right, so now you know a little bit about me, more than you wanted to. Why cruelty free? Because I think it's important. I don't need somebody to force a dog or any animal to drink shampoo to find out if it's safe for me to drink it or not. It's shampoo, don't drink it. I don't think that I need to wear cosmetics that have been ingested by, or otherwise shoved in the eyes or ears or nose of a poor little animal just to see if they would hurt me. There's other ways to do that. Do I eat meat? Yeah. I'm not a vegan. I got no problem with vegans. More power to you, babies. I do eat meat. But I don't think that just because I want to look a certain way or smell a certain way that an animal should suffer and be tortured because of it. So I'm going completely cruelty free. In my collection of makeup, yes, I do have stuff that is not cruelty free. Most of that was stuff that I bought before making this decision or was gifted to me. People who are now getting me stuff as gifts, birthday stuff like that, they now know it needs to be cruelty free because I really don't want it if it's not. So I'll use up what I've got and that'll be the end of it. All right, so I need to tag somebody. Cruelty free tag. Katie. K-Dex Champagne. You were my huge inspiration and driving force behind me making that final step and saying cruelty free is the way to go. So I'm tagging you. Anybody else who would like to do this tag and wants to go cruelty free and wants to be part of that community as well, by all means, please do this tag. Link back to me or just let me know where your tag is because I'd love to see it. And y'all need to be watching Lotions Potions Diva. She's hysterical. She's really damn good at what she does. She looks amazing. And she's the kind of person you just want to go hang out with. So, thanks for watching. So, from my Vintage Insanity and from Mama Giesbrecht, I have subjected you to enough of my talking and my looking like this. And you didn't die. It's amazing. Have a good one, guys. Bye.